Your League One Ontario Game of the Week. My name is Pierce Lang, and we've got a fantastic matchup here today between ProStars FC and Tecumseh FC. We're just about to line up for the national anthem, so we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back after that. All right, friends, we are ready for action here in Etobicoke. We're at Centennial Stadium for this League One Ontario Game of the Week. It's Pierce Lang with the call here. Pleasure to be with you. ProStars are the home team. They're going to be lining up in a 4-4-2. The top of that's going to be Captain Caitlin Russell wearing number 10. Patricia Gozak will be beside her wearing number 12. Then the four behind them will be number 14, Haley Lewis, 19, Heather Brown, 5, Tara Duffy, and on the right side, number 2, Amy McClellan. Then your back four are Matilda Ogatande, who also goes by Addie, so don't be confused if I'm calling her Addie throughout the game. Tiara Bennett, number 20, number 8, Victoria Martins, and number 55, Alexa Ikagiani. And in goal for ProStars will be number 88, Caitlin Alley. On the other side of the pitch, we've got Tecumseh FC, who've made the trip all the way up from Windsor. So they've got, starting in goal, number 22, Lauren Gellner. The back three consist of number 2, Elena Milne, number 18, Claire Pawsey, and the captain, number 16, Katerina Campana. Left wing back is number 24, Brooke McLeod, and on the right side will be Michaela Morenchin. In the midfield, we've got number 4, Mia Linetti, lining up on the right with number 6, Tegan Handley to her left. Behind those two will be number 35, Liz Elliott. Up front will be number 10, Aaliyah Fadul, and number 19, Kaylin Robertson. I had a chance to talk to team head coach James Lamburn of Tecumseh FC before the match, and he said they started the season strong with a string of good results, lost a tough game last week, looking to bounce back today. They've pretty much got the same roster as they did last year, more or less, just with the addition of one player. They've got 2 06s on the bench, so they're fielding a very youthful team. This will be Mia Linetti's first game since coming back from university in the NCAA. Keep an eye out for Tegan Handley, as she's consistently one of the best players on this squad, and Kaylin Robertson is definitely a player up front who you're going to want to keep an eye on for this Tecumseh side. Over on the other side of the pitch, you've got ProStars FC, coached by Joseph Kamladi, who's no stranger to anyone who's been following League One Ontario over the course of its history here. Very much a juxtaposition of what we see with Tecumseh in that ProStars are almost a completely new team here. Only one returning player from last year. A bunch of these players were brought in by Coach Maria Procopio. The girls are new to the league and are adjusting to the speed of the game. They didn't have many training sessions before the start of this season, so that's kind of the reason they've been off to a slow start here. They're really learning. Some players to keep an eye on are Patricia Kozak up front, who came over from Blue Devils FC last year. She's a striker with the University of PEI over in AUS. Tiara Bennett is possibly the best player on the entire team, according to Coach Maria. And then we're going to watch out for Caitlin Russell, who's currently leading the team in scoring. Number 55, Alexa Ikagiani, is going to be another player to watch, as this is her first game since joining the club after transferring over from Simcoe County Rovers. Got our first corner kick of the match here for Tecumseh. Looks like it's going to be a right-footed in-swinging ball going to the back post by the looks of it. And sure enough, the ball trundles in, and we've got our first goal of the game, friends. Less than 2 minutes into this match. We're now in the second minute, and Tecumseh have scored off of a corner. We'll have confirmation for you here in just a moment. Couldn't quite see who it went off of last, but early start to the game here for the visitors. Well worth the bus ride up here from Windsor to get themselves into the lead this early on in the match. Eamon McKenzie battling in the corner to maintain possession for ProStars, and it's going to go out for ProStars throw. This is Addie Ugantade to throw. Gets the ball in. So we've got confirmation here, friends, that it was in fact Michaela Morenchin, number 29, scoring in the second minute of play for Tecumseh to give them the lead here early on in this match from Centennial Stadium. We'll see what ProStars can get done here with their first corner kick of the match. This is number 10, Caitlin Russell, the team captain, standing over the ball, right-footed. Ball into the box. Amy McClellan goes for, or rather that's Haley Lewis who wound up and whiffed on the ball. This is Caitlin Russell with it into the corner, and she puts a ball in towards goal, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. 5 minutes of action so far here. We're already 1-0 in this match, with Michaela Morenchin scoring only moments ago on the first real drive up the pitch to start this match. This is Ikagiani now with it. Her pass was blocked. It's put into the middle and cleared from harm by Elena Milne. There's Mia Linetti, who had the ball just a moment ago. Ikegiani getting a foot in and breaking up the Tecumseh attack. So I'll have updates for you from around the league once we get a little closer to halftime here. Some fantastic results, some eye-opening scores, red cards, yellow cards, everything you could imagine. It's all happened this weekend. Ball thrown in towards Linetti, but it's headed back out of bounds. Another big long throw into the box looking for Linetti. Cleared from danger by Victoria Martins. We'll see how this ProStars team handles going down early. It's never something you want to have happen to you where you give up a goal in that first couple minutes, but it's where they find themselves now, and we'll see how they can dig themselves out of this. Another long throw into the box, popped up into the air. Linetti battling hard with Martins, and Martins will escort that out of bounds for another goal kick for ProStars. 6 minutes played here at Centennial Park in Etobicoke. Ball quickly put into play by Caitlin Alley. Alley starting in goal today in place of Veronica Kozak, who, like her sister, is at the University of Prince Edward Island. Okutunde escorting the ball out of bounds for another goal kick. Referee Shashi Maharaj. In the middle today, the assistant referees are Josu, Tomas, Cascales, and Daniel Jacob. Fourth official today is Najib Al-Masri. This is Katerina Capena lofting a ball into the box. Tiara Bennett goes up to head it clear. Ikegiani got to it again and got a foot race here by McClellan and the ProStars attackers. Ball squirting out of danger, and it's Caitlin Russell with it now, cutting back into the middle. Russell looking at her options. Ikegiani's number one target, and she gets a ball up on the outside of the boot to number 14 in blue. That's Haley Lewis. Russell with it again. Ikegiani. This is Tiara Bennett, who's going to play a ball into the middle, and stepping up is Brooke McLeod. McLeod with the full head of steam as she gets onto the end of it and catches up to the ball before it goes over the touchline and out for a throw-in. This Caitlin Robertson rather, battling hard, but she's dispossessed. Russell comes away with it once again. It's turned over. This is Mia Linetti passing the ball out to the wing. Ball back into the middle of the box. Chance coming here, and Ikegiani gets a foot in and steers that one clear and ships it up to Patricia Kozak. This is Morenchin, the goal scorer, playing it, and it's picked off by Kozak. Kozak all over number 16 in red. That's the captain, Capania. Okutunde gets a foot in and slows down the Tecumseh attack, and long booming shot. It's going to go off the uprights, and that's going to be a goal kick for Caitlin Alley. 10 minutes have ticked off the clock here so far, friends. 1-0 for the visitors. Tecumseh leading 1-0. Goal scored by number 29, Michaela Morenchen. McLennan whistled down, or McClellan, rather, that whistled down for the handball. This is the captain, Katerina Kapana, standing over the ball, plays it low and towards the top of the box. McLeod giving chase, but Ogatande able to clear. Patricia Kozak's closing this ball down, and she's still running. She's in on Capania. This is McLeod. Brooke McLeod playing it back to Capania. Tegan Hanley switching play, and she's looking for Michaela Morenchen, but just a bit too far in front of her, and that's going to go out of bounds for a ProStars throw-in. This Tecumseh side's more or less an OPDL team that head coach James Lamburn has had for a couple years now, and he's moved them up and sprinkled in a couple university players here and there. Ball into the middle of the box, and dangerous opportunity there for Linetti, but unable to make anything happen, and good chance from Tecumseh, but it goes out for another corner kick. See if they can rekindle the magic they had on that first corner kick. Kaylin Alley with a couple players in front of her. She's trying to jockey for position. Ball goes up into the top of the 6-yard box, but it's headed away from danger. Hanley tried to put a ball in, and it pops up into the air. This is Caitlin Russell. Finally cleared up the pitch, and it'll be McClellan and Kozak closing down the attack. This is McLeod. Brooke McLeod down by the touchline, and Ogantade blocked the cross. This is Handley over the ball. Again, a little group bunched up in front of Caitlin Alley's goal. Ball whipped in, goes through the box completely. Nobody there. It's Caitlin Russell who's going to get onto the end of it and slow things down. Tiara Bennett with it. Ikagiani with it still. Full head of steam. Her pass is blocked, and she's going to have to get herself back into position quickly. Tiara Bennett steps up and breaks up the Tecumseh attack, but they've got it back again. They're going to reset, playing it back to Elena Milne. Milne playing it over for Capana. Capana getting it up the pitch for Morenchen. This is Linetti. Linetti laying it off, and play is switched. They're looking for McLeod on this left side again. 15 minutes played here in Etobicoke, friends. Still 1-0 for Tecumseh over ProStars as it stands. Ball goes out off of Milne. Ugantade gets it back into Russell. Broken up, though, and it'll be a Tecumseh ball. Milne to take the throw in. She's looking for McLeod. Goes off the top of McLeod's boot and bounces around in the middle of the pitch here really quickly, and it's headed clear by Handley. Handley gets it back again. This is Claire Pawsey. Bennett steps up to get a foot in. Brooke McLeod now with it on the wing. She's got it on her left foot, swings one into the box. Bennett stepped up as though she was going to try and get a foot to it. Chance coming here. Bennett sliding in, blocks the shot. Looks as though she's no worse for wear as she gets back up to her feet. This is Milne. McLeod now with it. Hanley going all the way back to Kapana. Ogantade stepping up to break up the play. She'll get it back once again and puts the ball out off of Kapana for another ProStars throw-in. This is the captain, Caitlin Russell, cutting back into the inside. Playing a square ball over to Kajiani. Alexei Kajiani with it still. This is Patricia Kozak trying to cut inside, and she's taken down. It's Claire Pawsey who got a foot in on Kozak, and this is a dangerous spot for a free kick here in the 18th minute of play. It's the captain, Caitlin Russell, standing over the ball. Russell taking a few steps back. 3-player wall in front of Lauren Gellner, and that shot just off target. 19 minutes played here, friends. Still 1-0 at Centennial Stadium in Etobicoke. The visitors Tecumseh up 1-0. Goal scored by Michaela Morenchen in that 3rd minute of play. This is Brooke McLeod cutting back and around McClellan. McLeod getting the ball up to Handley. Back to McLeod. McLeod charging in, left-footed ball, beautifully played into the box, but nobody able to get onto the end of it. And it'll be Caitlin Alley diving onto the ball and slowing things down, allowing ProStars to regroup and regain possession. Ball was lumped up to Caitlin Russell, but her touch was a little heavy, and Tecumseh have come away with it. Kapana now being closed down by Patricia Kozak. This is Claire Pawsey with it. Liz Elliott laying it off for Pawsey. Pawsey whips a ball into the box, and it's brought down by Fadul. Stepping in to break up the play was Victoria Martins. Caitlin Alley shipping a ball up towards half. Caitlin Robertson getting it out onto the wing. This is Liz Elliott. McLeod. McLeod closed down by McClellan. McLeod's able to get it into the corner, and running onto this will be number 29, Michaela Morenchen. She whips the ball into the box. Bennett steps up, gets a knee to it, but it bounces right to Tecumseh attacker. Ball off the crossbar. She had the keeper beat. Another ball squirts out to Milne. She's looking for Fadul. Fadul working hard, but it'll be ProStars coming away with it. This is Tara Duffy. She's found Russell. Russell's now got Kozak. Kozak cuts back. She was looking for McClellan, and McClellan just takes a misstep and watches the ball go right past her and out of bounds for a Tecumseh goal kick. So we do have a correction here to the starting lineup. Number 6 in the midfield for ProStars is Emma Genova. Luckily, I haven't had to call her name out too regularly, so no harm, no foul there. Brooke McLeod trying to pump a ball up the pitch, and that's blocked by Ogantade. Milne with a long throw. Is Linetti, who's battling hard to win the ball back. This is Tegan Handley. Handley gets the ball into the box, but nobody's going to get onto the end of it for Tecumseh. Caitlin Alley scooping the ball up and giving her team some time to catch their breath. She's found Patty Kozak. Kozak battling hard with Capana. Kozak comes away with it again. She's found McClellan on the wing. McClellan charging into the corner. She's going to whip a ball into the box. She's found Kozak once again. Kozak turns and fires and whistles one just past the far post and out for a goal kick. Probably the best chance of the game so far for ProStars as they are asking questions of this Tecumseh back line. We'll see what the answers are as this game progresses. We're currently in the 24th minute of play, still 1-0 for Tecumseh. They scored in the 3rd minute. It was Michaela Morenchen. Looked like she might have put the ball in off of her stomach or her hip over on the far side of the goal. It wasn't the prettiest goal she's ever scored, but they all count, so I doubt she cares. They're up 1-0. This is McClellan getting onto it. Patty Kozak flipping it on to Russell. What can the captain get done with it? She ends up finding it again on the far side, taking her time to find a target to pass to. Playing it back to Kijiani. Kijiani putting it into the box for Kozak. Kozak got a foot to it, but it's going to go all the way back to Lauren Gellner, that. Gellner popping a ball up just over half. Kozak brings it down, plays it out to McClellan. McClellan, another right-footed ball swung into the box, looking for Russell. Capana getting a foot in. Russell with a shot from point-blank range, and what a fantastic save by Lauren Gellner. She'll be happy with how that played out. Finding herself in the right place at the right time as the captain, Caitlin Russell, whistled the ball right into her red basket there. This is Brooke McLeod. McLeod gets it back, but it's Ogantade stepping in and breaking up the play. She's found McClellan. McClellan gets it back on the wing. Lovely little give and go there with Haley Lewis. But nothing comes of it, as just a bit of a loose touch there by Tara Duffy, number 5 in blue. Linetti playing the ball out wide for Robertson. Robertson now with it. Or rather, that I'm incorrect. That's Morenchen again. This is Russell. I know that much. Claire Pawsey stepped up to try and stop Russell, but she was no match for the ProStars captain. Tara Duffy dispossessed. Ball goes out. You can see that Tecumseh are trying to work the ball around and play it on the pitch, but not having a ton of success here against this ProStars side. Referee Shashi Maharaj blowing her whistle and stopping play. It's a Tecumseh ball. 27 minutes played here at Centennial Stadium. Lovely ball lofted into the box. Bennett gets to it. I don't think she knew much about it, though, but she's found the ball. Kozak giving chase. She's going to collect and play it out to the right side, and she's going to go one-on-one with Katerina Capana. Kozak cutting back inside, and she's looking for Russell. And that was a great little pass. If Russell would have been able to get a foot to it and play it into a good position for her, but just a bit too far in front of her, and Gellner chased it down, and you can see the counterattack here from Tecumseh as they try and get the ball back up quickly. And this is Caitlin Alley sending a ball up over half, and it's going to go all the way back to her counterpart, Gellner. Gellner's got that one with Patty Kozak getting in her face. Tara Bennett clears. Morenchen. This is Liz Elliott. Liz Elliott with it once again. Tegan Handley. Haley Lewis went in and almost broke up the play. Almost looked like a handball as well. This is Brooke McLeod once again. Handley. She's going to play it up for McLeod, who's streaking down this left side. She's going to put a left-footed ball into the box, and it's Caitlin Alley collecting that one and sending us back up the other way. Morenchen with it. She's found Kaylin Robertson. Robertson's touch a little strong, but it'll be a Tecumseh throw nonetheless. Morenchen scored in the 3rd minute, and that is still standing as our lone goal so far in this first half of action between ProStars and Tecumseh. This is Brooke McLeod. McClellan closing her down. McLeod another left-footed ball into the box. Core touch there from Fadul, and Tecumseh are going to have to try and recover. This is Adi Ogatunde She had found Haley Lewis, but it's broken up rather promptly by Mia Linetti. Kozak trying a little back heel, but right into the feet of Elena Milne. Milne's not going to let that kind of stuff slide today. She's been on her game all day long. This is Duffy. Or Emma Genova, rather, that. Got a corner kick coming up here for ProStars FC. It's going to be the captain, Caitlin Russell, to take. She's looked dangerous so far here in this first half, but just hasn't simply gotten the service that I think a player like her really needs for her to be effective in towards the top of the box. Right-footed outswinger coming in, top of the box. Kozak goes up for it. It was Lewis who got a foot to it first. Ogantade got to it, but it's Milne picking her pocket, and Haley Lewis got a foot to it and put it out of bounds. It's going to be another goal kick here for Tecumseh. Anetti playing a ball into the corner for Robertson. Robertson can't get around Tiara Bennett, though. Bennett's such a strong center back. When I was talking to team manager Maria Procopio before the match, she was saying how Tiara is probably the best player on this entire ProStars side. She's a regular starter with Toronto Metropolitan University. Bold. A lot of these players here make their home at the university in downtown Toronto, coached by Natalie Bukovic. Ball whipped into the box, headed in on goal. It goes off a defender. Great header there from Brooke McLeod. She had that right on target. Lucky for ProStars, there was someone on the goal line to block that from making it 2-0 here. You can see how spread out these Tecumseh players are all across the box. Another ball put in, and it's McLeod battling for it once again. This is Russell, head up, looking at her options. She decides Duffy's the way to go. Duffy cutting back inside, and she's dispossessed. As Elliott coming away with it for Tecumseh. Morenchen was looking for Robertson. Gianni trying to cut back, but she's dispossessed by Capana. Ball put up for Robertson. She swings one into the box, but nobody able to get onto the end of it in red. It's going to be escorted out by Adi Ogantade. 35 minutes of action played here so far in your League One Ontario match of the week between ProStars and Tecumseh. Still 1-0 for Tecumseh over the home side. ProStars goal scored in the 3rd minute of play by Michaela Morenchen. We've seen the last couple times that Tecumseh have had corner kicks. It's Something they've clearly been working on. Russell battling hard over on that far side against Morenchen. Finally gets around her and sliding tackle there from Morenchen. Looked like she got the ball from here, but she's going to get a yellow card by the looks of it. So she's got a goal and a yellow so far in this match. 36th minute of play. It's Michaela Morenchen with the yellow card.
The yellow card is issued to number 29, Michaela Morenchen. That's the 35th minute.
Russell puts a ball in towards goal on the free kick and puts it off of the side netting. To duel with it. She's found Brooke McLeod. McLeod's going to chase this one down and swing a left-footed ball in, but it's blocked by Adi Ogatade. She's had a very strong game here on the right side of defense for ProStars. She's had her hands full, that's for sure. As Brooke McLeod's been pacing up and down this left side for the Tecumseh attack. But Oguntade's been ready to match her step for step this whole game. This is Handley to put another ball in off the corner. She's going back post. It was Morenchen going up for the header, but she wasn't able to connect and get anything on goal, and it's out for a throw in. 38 minutes played here, friends. Lone goal scorer is Michaela Morenchen. She scored in the 3rd minute. She's followed that up with a yellow card here only moments ago in the 36th minute. This is Tara Duffy. She's dispossessed by Morenchen. Ball lumped up by Claire Pawsey. This is Linetti playing it out wide. Morenchen with it now, cutting inside. Morenchen looking for her options. She decided Liz Elliott was the way to go. Ball goes back out to Morenchen. Morenchen puts another ball into the box, looking for Robertson, and this is Tara Duffy now with it for ProStars. She gets around Morenchen. Stepping up is Claire Pawsey to try and win the ball back for Tecumseh. They've found McLennan. McClellan got it to Kozak, and Kozak's touch lets her down, and it'll be all the way back to Gellner off of the boot of Elena Milne. And she'll ship it up and out of bounds and give her team some time to get themselves back into position and catch their breath here really quickly. This is Alexia Kajiani getting it into Caitlin Russell. Russell going back to Bennett. This is Lewis now with it. Lewis working her way towards the top of the box. McClellan gets it. This is Patricia Kozak. Pawsey able to put it out towards the sideline as McClellan gives chase, but it's going to go out for another ProStars throw in from a dangerous area. 40 minutes played here. It's been back and forth action here in your League One Ontario game of the week from Centennial Stadium in Etobicoke. 1-0 for the visitors to Tecumseh over ProStars FC as it stands. 5 minutes left to play here in the first half as Lauren Gellner takes her time getting the ball back into play. Smashes the ball up over the halfway mark. It's going to be Tara Bennett getting to it first. she hesitates, and Fadul's now got an opportunity to win the ball back for Tecumseh. She gets a shoulder in the middle of the back there from Victoria Martins and gets the call because referee Shashi Maharaj is right there, ready to make the call, only steps away. Maharaj is going to count out the steps here to make sure that this 3-player wall for ProStars is in the right position. They've got to back it up a couple of steps here. This is a great opportunity for Tecumseh to reel off another one of their set pieces that they've clearly demonstrated they've been working on. Fadul with a shot in towards the wall. It's off of Russell, and great opportunity there for Tecumseh, but just not enough mustard on that shot off the boot of Mia Linetti. This is Patricia Kozak bringing it down again. Stepping up was Capana. This is Lewis now as Kozak's down on the pitch. Caitlin Russell now with it on her right foot. Plays it into McClellan. McClellan gets a shot in towards goal, but harmlessly rolling wide of the net. And it's Lauren Gellner collecting and shipping another ball up to Fadul. Fadul brings it down. She's got McLeod. McLeod with it. McLeod weighing her options. Linetti's the best one, apparently. Liz Elliott laying it off for Pawsey. Pawsey's worked it up for Marinchin. This is Ikagiani with a lovely little move there to hesitate and get around the defender. Genova. Back to Bennett, back to Genova again. Russell with it. She's going to switch play, but looks like her ball was just a little bit too close to goal here rather than towards McClellan. Fadul. McLeod. This is Handley. Handley cutting into the middle now. Handley with a shot in towards goal, low and hard, and no trouble at all for Caitlin Alley as she scoops that one up. It takes her time getting the ball back into play here. This is Capana being closed down quickly by Patty Kozak. Kozak had a full head of steam, but coming out of her goal was Gellner. 44 minutes ticked off the clock here, friends. I'll have an update for you in just a moment to indicate how much time has been added on to this first half. I can't imagine it's going to be a whole lot. The only real stoppages have been for the goal and the yellow card. Also with a gorgeous shot in towards goal and a sprawling save by Lauren Gellner. Great work by the Tecumseh keeper to keep that out. It looked like it was going to sneak in on the near post there, and she'll be happy with that save. Make sure she gets the game footage off of the League One Ontario YouTube account. Fantastic camera work from our man Dimitri from MSA. As always. Corner kick coming here. Kozak swings a right-footed ball into the top of the box, and it was Lewis who got to it, but her volley goes well over the goal. I've been notified that there will be 0 minutes added on to the first half, a grand total of 0 minutes of play to be added on to this first half of action here in Etobicoke. We're at Centennial Stadium. My name's Pierce Lang. This is Tecumseh taking on the home side ProStars. The visitors are up 1-0. It was Michaela Marinchin getting the opening goal in the 3rd minute of play. She trundled it in off of some confusion in front of the net after a corner kick, but they all count once they cross that line. No VAR checks here, but such is life. It is what it is, and we're up 1-0 for Tecumseh over ProStars with only moments to go in this first half. This is Brooke McLeod with it now, getting it out to Fadul. Leah Fadul, and that's it. That's all she wrote for the first half, friends, as referee Shashi Maharaj blows her whistle. We're going into half. 1-0 to score as Tecumseh leads your home side. ProStars FC in your League One Ontario Game of the Week. My name is Pierce Lang. I'll be back in 15 minutes. Hello, friends, and welcome back to your League One Ontario match of the week for the women's Premier Division. My name's Pierce Lang. I've got the call for you here today. We're going to go through this week's results for you, let you know what's happened around the league in the women's division. First things first, North Toronto Nitros were 2-1 winners over St. Catharines Roma Wolves. McCausland getting yet another goal for North Toronto in that one, and it was Mazzafaro with the game winner. Then we had Waterloo losing 1-0 to the NDC. Madison London getting the clean sheet in that match, and Ava Greco scoring the lone goal for NDC. Alliance United were 2-0 winners over Simcoe County Rovers. Chung and Mariani getting the goals for Alliance. And it was Gurleen Tour with the clean sheet in the match for the women in orange. Then we had Blue Devils FC 1-0 victors over the Woodbridge Strikers. Woodbridge struggling as of late. Looks as though they didn't have a full strength squad for this match, but it was Abigail Russell scoring the lone goal for Blue Devils FC and Molly Race with the clean sheet in this one. We've got a couple games in progress right now. Obviously, this one's 1-0 right now. It was Morenchen getting the lone goal in the 3rd minute of play off of a scramble in front of the goal on a corner kick. Our other game that's in progress right now is Hamilton United and their nearest rivals, Burlington Soccer Club. Hamilton up 2-0 as it stands. Kuna and Carboni with the goals in that match. Jenna Febraro working on a clean sheet as it stands here. Looking at the standings right now, Vaughan Azzurri, top of the table with 18 points, undefeated, 6 wins in 6 matches. And in another case of the rich getting richer, they've brought in Jade Kovacevic, million-time League One Ontario leading goal scorer and MVP, finding her way onto that Vaughan Azzurri side after taking a year or two off after a fantastic run with FC London. 1 season off is correct, not 2. So, and then it's the NDC, also undefeated with 6 wins out of 6 games. North Toronto following them. Waterloo, Mississauga, Alliance United, Electric City, and Blue Devils FC rounding things out. Also drawn level with St. Catharines Roma Wolves. Woodbridge Strikers closing out the top 10 just ahead of Tecumseh. So Tecumseh are battling for a top 10 position this year. ProStars, on the other hand, are not, with 6 losses to start the season, no wins, 7 goals, 25 goals against. Tecumseh here, the record of 1 win, 2 losses, and 2 ties for 5 points. 6 goals for and 10 against for the ladies from Windsor. This is Stephanie Brooks with it now for Tecumseh. This is Brooks over the ball right now, putting it back into play. She's a substitute here in the second half for Lauren Gellner. Linetti finding Morenchin. I'll have an update here for you in just a moment on our second half substitutions.
ProStars has given two substitutions. Number 19, Heather Brown, entered the match for number 6, Emma Genova. And number 16, Lindy Brunel has entered the match for number 2, Amy McClellan.
So we've got substitutions for ProStars coming out of the match. Were number 6 and number 2. So that's Emma Genova and Amy McClellan. Coming into the match was Heather Brown, who is number 19, and number 16, Lindy Brunel. And it was Gellner coming out of the match for Tecumseh, and in place of her, Stephanie Brooks. So now that we've got that all cleared up, let's get back to the action here, friends. This is Morenchin battling with Ikagiani, and Ikagiani gets a foot in to break up the play. It's going to go out for a Tecumseh throw. Still 1-0 here, friends. Tecumseh scoring in the 3rd minute of play, and it was Morenchin who got the opening goal after a scramble in front of the net. Don't think she knew much about it. I certainly couldn't tell you how she got it in from this angle, but it went in and they all count, as we said earlier before. This is Duffy. Duffy's pass is blocked. Tecumseh doing a fantastic job working the ball around. Fadul with it now being closed down by Tierra Bennett. Fadul gets it into the corner, swings the ball into the box, but it's blocked by Martins. It's going to go out for another Tecumseh throw. Claire Pawsey coming up to take the throw. Ikagiani gets to it first and heads it right back to Claire Pawsey. Pawsey with a long throw in towards the box, headed up by Robertson. Ikagiani getting into block Morenchin's ball off of her chest and out of bounds again for another throw. So it's Claire Pawsey to put the ball back in once again. Pawsey's found Robertson. Kaylin Robertson working hard, but Patricia Kozak comes away with it. Kozak cutting into the middle. She sends a ball up looking for Caitlin Russell. Fantastic work rate from Kozak, but she pulls up lame after getting stuck in on a challenge. Great opportunity is, whistle blown. Looks like we've got a penalty kick coming up here. Caitlin Alley came out of her goal. And yeah, we do have a penalty kick here, friends. It was Mia Linetti in alone on goal. Caitlin Alley stepping up to come and challenge her. And referee Shashi Maharaj has decided penalty kick. It's going to be Kaylin Robertson stepping up to take the pen here for the team in red, Tecumseh FC, who've made this trip all the way up from Windsor to get here. Caitlin Alley standing strong on her goal line. Robertson steps up and puts it low bottom right corner, and it's 2-0 for Tecumseh in the 52nd minute. Caitlin Robertson giving Tecumseh a 2-goal cushion here in the League One Ontario match of the week. We'll see how ProStars respond to this. They've struggled all season long with putting the biscuit in the basket, as I was saying when I was talking about the league table moments ago. Lewis plays the ball out wide, or sorry, that's Heather Brown who played it out wide, the second half substitute. This is Robertson, the full head of steam, and she's charging down that left side to try and win the ball back. Allie getting the ball in quickly to Tiara Bennett. This is Russell. Russell works her way through two defenders. And finally, it's Marinchin getting a foot in to stop her in her tracks. Gianni losing out to Marinchin. Marinchin goes back. Ball popped up over the top. They're looking for Linetti. Two nothing here in the 54th minute. We're at Centennial Stadium in Etobicoke. It's ProStars taking on Tecumseh in your League One Ontario match of the week. Tecumseh 2-0 up right now on the home side. They're going to enjoy the trip back to Windsor if this score stands. It's what, like a 5-hour bus ride they've got to look forward to tonight. They'll be hoping there's just as much time added on to the second half as there was the first. Maybe a nice little stop at Wendy's on the way home. Or Osmos, official sponsors of League One Ontario and Ontario Soccer, the Canadian national sides. And getting stuck in and locks the ball off the boot of Kaylin Robertson. She scored moments ago in the 52nd minute to give a 2-goal cushion to this ProStars side. Big long throw there from Claire Pawsey. This is Robertson battling with Bennett. Bennett comes away with it. Robertson squirts it through, and finally Bennett comes away with it once again. And she was looking for Gianni, but just a little bit too far in front of her to really connect the dots on that play. Claire Pawsey to get us back underway here. A couple players warming up for Tecumseh. We might see some substitutions here in a couple minutes. Pretty standard stuff. 60th minute of play to see some fresh faces enter the match. Get an update for you once we find out if any of them are coming in here. No such activity over on the opposite side of the pitch, however, as ProStars look to have settled into this match with the lineup that they've got. ProStars trying to play the ball out of the back. Fadul's touch lets her down as that rolls out, and we've got fireworks going off here in the distance, Centennial Park. Great day for a celebration. People so excited about Victoria Day. I know I am. Certainly one of the most popular holidays here for young people, at least. Getting a long weekend to. We always used to drive up to Wasaga for May 2 4. I don't know. Is that still a thing? Consensus here in the room? Anybody? No? 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 Okay, guys. No help from the administrative staff here in the booth. Milne playing it out wide. This is Claire Pawsey with it now. Strong touch, and that goes out over the touchline for a ProStars throw in. Russell tripped up by Pawsey. She'll get the call. Oh. And here I was saying how Tecumseh were about to make a sub, but it looks like ProStars are about to make the first substitution here in that grouping. Lovely ball put into the box by Lewis. Headed away from danger. This is Marenchin with it now. Handley playing a ball up. She was looking for Fadul. This is Lewis. Stray ball easily picked up by number 88 and goal for ProStars Caitlin Alley. Pawsey getting to the clearance first. Marenchin playing it into the middle. This is Liz Elliott. She's going to switch play. 24 is Brooke McLeod. She's dispossessed. Oguntade's pushed well up the pitch here. She's found Russell, who's working her way up that far right wing. Russell cutting back inside. Tara Duffy had it, and Tecumseh come away with it. Martin's going all the way back to her keeper. Martin's with it once again. Seeing the keeper playing a little 1-2, 1-2 back and forth here. Not really sure where they were going with that as they end up turning it over. So it'll be Haley Lewis coming out of the match and Lindy Brunell coming in. Or it looks like it's number 18, Shannon Brown, rather that, because Brunell's already in the match, was substituted at half. You can hear those fireworks going off. Substitution in the 60th minute of play.
ProStars has seen with a substitution at the 59th minute. Number 18, Shannon Brown has entered the match for number 14, Haley Lewis.
We'll see if Shannon Brown can shake things up here for this ProStars attack. They've been rather toothless here today. Kind of the story of their season so far. Really struggling to get goals here in the 2023 campaign. "61 minutes have gone by here, friends. 2-0 for Tecumseh. Ball whipped into the box, and Patty Kozak comes away with it now. It's Shannon Brown who got a foot in, and opportunity knocking here. Great little save there from Stephanie Brooks. It was Heather Brown charging up that right side. Tara Brown going up for a strong challenge there with number 19, Kaylin Robertson. Brown worse for wear on the play and actually going to get the call against her. So we've got a bit of confusion going on here with the ProStars substitutions, but we'll have an update for you shortly. Might have some. Oh, lovely little touch there by Patty Kozak to get around Liz Elliott and her pass that was looking for number 18 in blue, who's Shannon Brown. That's just a bit far for her. Brown going back to Kajiani. Ugentade. All right, so we've got some clarity here, friends. It was, in fact, number 16, Lindy Burnell, coming in just moments ago, while it was number 18, Shannon Brown, substituted in at halftime. Oh, lovely little bit of footwork there from Robertson. She's still trying to make something happen, but it's Brown stepping up to break up the play. Two Brown sisters here for ProStars in the lineup today. Only one of the Kozak sisters, though. This is Ikagiani. Or actually, no, rather that's Victoria Martins on the far side. This is Ikagiani, Alexa Ikagiani with it now. Playing a ball up through the middle, broken up by Liz Elliott. Tiara Bennett stepping up to win the ball back for ProStars. This is Brooke McLeod, but she's dispossessed by Caitlin Russell. Kaylin Russell, rather that. Caitlin. There is a T. This is McLeod once again on the far side. Brown gets a foot in on her. Great work there from Shannon Brown. Another substitution coming here out of the match for ProStars are number 9 and number 55. That's Or rather, that's 8 Victoria Martins and Alexa Kajiani coming out. Well, have those players who made their way back in. It looks like Jala Fraser came in to replace Ikagiani. And I'll have an update for you here in just a moment as to who it was. It looks as though it was 21 Sydney Street coming in for Victoria Martins. So we've got an update here, friends. It was Tara Duffy coming out of the match for ProStars. Victoria Martins, I made a mistake saying she came out. She did not. But coming in place of them, so in place of Duffy will be Sydney Street. And in place of Ikagiani is number 11, Jala Fraser. Substitutions in the 67th minute of play for ProStars just moments ago. "68 minutes played here, friends, at Centennial Stadium in Etobicoke. It's your League One Ontario match of the week. 2-0 for Tecumseh at the moment. Michaela Marincin opened the scoring in the 3rd minute of play, and it was Kaylin Robertson in the 52nd minute giving Tecumseh a 2-goal cushion. Burnell, she's found Sydney Street. Ball into the corner for Caitlin Russell. She's going one-on-one with the defender, playing it back for Jala Fraser. Fraser collects the ball on the near sideline here. Russell still with it now. Russell whips the ball into the box, and it'll be Milne coming away with it, and she clears. That ball goes as far as Martins. Martins pops it up into the air. This is Michaela Marincin, and it's finally shipped up the pitch by Tegan Hanley. Fadul's going to give chase, but unable to get onto the end of it to keep the ball in bounds, and it's going to go out for a corner kick. You can hear instructions being shouted that someone needs to get onto the back post here. Looks like it's going to be one of the Brown sisters stepping back and taking control of that situation. Right-footed ball whipped in front post. Great save by Caitlin Alley. I don't think she knew much about it until the very last second. Great work by the keeper, though, to keep her composure and collect that ball. She ships it up to Russell. Russell battling hard there with Elena Milne. Milne being whistled down by referee Shashi Maharaj. Russell not giving or getting any room to breathe here in this second half of action. This is Jala Fraser over the ball. Or this isn't Jala Fraser out there. That is, in fact, number 21, Sydney Street. Street with it once and again. Ball into the box, and that's going to go all the way back to Stephanie Brooks. Brooks with a great big booming kick. That's going to go all the way into the box here. We'll see what happens. Fadul gets foot to it. Fadul round the keeper off the post. and banged into the back of the net by number 19, Kaylin Robertson, with her second of the match. Fantastic work rate there from Fadul, but it's Kaylin Robertson getting the goal here just moments ago in the 72nd minute of play to make it 3-0 for Tecumseh, and they're going to have a fantastic bus ride back to Windsor today. Huge kick off the boot of Stephanie Brooks, and Fadul was able to beat Caitlin Alley to the ball in her own box. She popped it up past the keeper, went off the post, and there was a scramble in front of the net. And finally, Kaylin Robertson was able to finish. And we find ourselves at 3-0 now for Tecumseh over the home side, ProStars FC. This is Brown out wide for Fraser. Fraser is looking for Russell, but nowhere near her with that pass. Morenchins. Don't know why Morenchins blaming Claire Pawsey for the pass there. Went off of her shin as though the player passing the ball could have anything to do with her controlling touch. Robertson taken down by Street. Looks like Jala Fraser is going to get a yellow card here in the 73rd minute of play. Don't think she knew much about that. Really looked as though Kaylin Robertson lost her footing after just a little bit of contact on the play. Russell here having a word with referee Shashi Maharaj. Maharaj having the two-player wall take a couple steps back off the ball. Standing over it is Tegan Handley. She's handled all the free kick duties here throughout this match for Tecumseh. We'll see what they can make of this. They've been very dangerous on set pieces. Brown comes over to join the wall, making it 3 players in front of Caitlin Alley. Linetti swings the ball into the box. Fadul was closest to it, but Bennett got to it. Still bouncing around in a very dangerous position. Robertson's there looking for her third. Ball just too far in front of Patty Kozak for her to get onto. Looks like we've got a substitution coming into the match. Coming in for Tecumseh is going to be number 26. That'll be Isabel Trepanier. I'll have an update for you on who's leaving the game here. No confirmation as of yet, though. And it'll be number 18, Claire Pawsey, coming out of the match for ProStars. Substitution in the 75th minute of play. Morenchen trying to figure out what she was whistled down for on that last little play. Robertson with a lovely little header knotted into the path of number 29 there for red. 76 minutes have gone by so far here, friends, and it's 3-0 for ProStars FC. Or for Tecumseh, rather, that over ProStars FC. Corner kick coming here for Tecumseh. Always dangerous. We've got another substitution coming here for ProStars. It looks like it's going to be Ogantade coming out of the match. Coming into the match will be number 9, Claire Gracie. It's Matilda Ogantade coming out. Short corner taken. Brooke McLeod putting a dangerous ball into the box, punched away by Caitlin Alley. We're going to have another Tecumseh substitution here in just a moment. They're coming fast and furious now, as both teams look to shake things up tactically, with Cloud trying to keep the ball in, but unable to do so. So here's the substitution. Coming into the match will be 31 in red. So that'll be Zoe Bolio. And coming out of the match is number 19, Kaylin Robertson. 2 goals is enough for her, apparently. Get her out of there. Give her some time to rest those feet before she has to sit in that cramped bus for a couple hours back to the southern tip of the province. And whoa, what a beautiful shot there off of the boot of Lindy Brunel. It goes just over the bar and off the uprights for a goal kick. Ball worked out to the sideline, but just a bit too far in front of the intended target there. Zoe Bolio. Fadul giving chase. Bennett comes away with the ball, however. Bennett playing a dangerous ball in front of her goal. Dealt with tidily. This is Brunel. Elliott. Ball worked into the corner. Marinchin switched sides now. Trepanier over on the other side. Trying to make some magic happen for Tecumseh. This is Brown giving chase. Coming out of the goal is Stephanie Brooks to collect, making sure that everything calms down here for Tecumseh. We'll see if she can spring another attack with another long boot. This is Trepanier collecting it. Speedy winger, switching play. Marinchin's not there. Bolio giving chase and trying to keep the ball in, and it's escorted out by Brown. 81 minutes played here, friends. Another substitution coming in. Looks like entering the match will be number 13, Morgan Rochelo. Coming out of the match will be number 35, Liz Elliott. Substitution in the 82nd minute. Russell playing a ball out wide. They're looking for Patty Kozak now. She's got a full head of steam, working her way into the corner, cuts back, a little bit of fancy footwork. She's got it on her right foot. She's down by the touchline now, plays the ball into the box, and it goes off of number 2, Elena Milne. She's had an absolutely fantastic game on that defensive line for Tecumseh here in this League One Ontario match of the week. Nothing's gotten by her so far. Corner kick played into the middle of the 6-yard box. It continues to bounce around, finally cleared by number 4 in red, Mia Linetti. Big booming shot in towards goal, but no trouble there for Stephanie Brooks, as it just didn't really have enough mustard to bother her. Tara Bennett bringing the ball down. Another ball out of bounds for Tecumseh to get back underway with. Oh, it looks like it's going the other way rather than. It'll be Jella Fraser getting it in. Brown working hard to fight with Rocheleau to win back possession. Big long throw from Fraser. Rocheleau got ahead to it. Ball worked into the middle. This is Martins. Martins right up the pipe, but Kozak not able to receive. Martins chesting a ball down. Trevanier up over the top, and Fadul's racing here to beat Bennett with it. Fadul gets to it. No, she got a foot in last second, but sprawling save there by Caitlin Alley. Fadul's looked really, really dangerous here in getting Robertson her first goal, and then this opportunity now, one-on-one on these foot races. She's getting around absolutely everyone. 85 minutes have ticked off the clock here, friends. The sand's slipping through the hourglass in your League One Ontario Women's Premier Division match of the week. Tecumseh are up 3-0, 2 goals off the boot of Kaylin Robertson in the 72nd, and then 20 minutes before that in the 52nd, Russell bottom over tea kettle here. And she's going to get some medical attention. Opening the scoring, though, was number 29, Michaela Morenchin, scoring early in the 3rd minute of play. And Tecumseh have not looked back once. They're going to enjoy that bus ride back down to the southern tip of the province. ProStars, if it stands as it is, they'll take their 7th loss of the season. ProStars taking a opportunity here to conference and discuss a plan of attack here for these last 5 minutes of play. Russell still getting medical attention. Looks like she'll rise to her feet here in just a moment. Looks like she's done something to her left foot by the looks of it. She's helped off the pitch. Brown goes over to help her off. She looks to be in a lot of pain, unable to put any pressure on it. You hate to see that from such a talented young athlete. Hopefully she'll be able to return to the match, but it doesn't look like it the way that she's Breathing as heavy as she is, she seems to be in a lot of pain right now. And it looks like she's being subbed out of the match here. We'll have an update for you in a moment as to who just came onto the pitch. Fourth official is going to hold up the board here in just a moment. Looks as though it's number 44 making her way into the match. That'll be Rose Policelli coming into the match here for ProStars. Tierra Bennett clears the ball from a dangerous area. So Caitlin Russell leaves the match in the 90th minute of play. I don't think Policelli is going to make a huge difference in this match here. Nothing against Rose, but 3-0 with only moments left in this match seems a bit insurmountable at the moment. Fourth official adjusting their board. Looks like there's going to be 3 minutes of additional time added on to this match. Ooh, handball in the box, it looked like, from the newcomer, Policelli. No call on the play. Tierra Bennett able to clear. Shot in towards goal and whistles just wide of the net. Marincin was unable to keep the ball in, but she will put it down by the corner flag. I didn't think anyone got on the end of it for ProStars, but it is a corner kick. Looked like it was just a shot wide of the goal, but the officials definitely have a better angle on it than I do. Right-footed in-swinger coming into play, goes front post. It's Jella Fraser getting to it first, but her clearance pops right up into the air, and Tierra Bennett's header goes all the way back to Caitlin Alley. Alley looking to get it back into play quickly. She does. This is Patty Kozak with it. Right idea from Kozak there, just not enough on it to get out to Rose Policelli. Fadul with it again. Fadul around the defender and shot in towards goal. And oh gosh, Aaliyah Fadul with a glorious opportunity. The toe poke past the keeper, and looks like Caitlin Alley might have got a touch to it. It's going to be a corner kick. Tecumseh have just been so dangerous all day long from these corners. If I'm ProStars, this is the last thing I want to see. Just adding to the agony here. It's opportunity after opportunity for the women in red as they continue to attack and attack and attack and wave after wave of pressure. Everyone in blue is surely waiting for the whistle to be blown by Shashi Maharaj. Another ball whipped into the box, headed clear by Brown. Tierra Bennett clears, but it's only as far as Handley. Handley, another ball whipped into the box. Bouncing around. Fadul's got it now. Fadul turns and fires off a defender, and it's picked up by Alley. This is Kozak now with it at half. Kozak playing a ball into the corner. We'll see if anything comes of this. It's number 21, Sydney Street, who got onto the end of it. Shot in towards goal by Brunel, but not on target, unfortunately. Only moments to go here, friends. Looks like it's going to be Tecumseh winning this one with a comfortable 3-0 victory over ProStars FC. This will help Tecumseh as they will move up the table. They'll find themselves in 7th place after this match with 3 points added on to their current 5. ProStars continue to be your basement dwellers. They're going to go to 0-7-0 with 0 points still and only the 7 goals for, but 28 goals against. Tecumseh. Your victors on the day. It's been an absolute pleasure to bring you this match. My name is Pierce Lang. This was your League One Ontario match of the week between ProStars FC and the victors, Tecumseh, who trot out to 3-goal victory on this evening here in Etobicoke. It was Michaela Morenchin opening the scoring and scoring the eventual game winner in the 3rd minute of play. Kaylin Robertson knotted 2 goals 20 minutes apart in the 52nd and 72nd minute, and that was it. That's all she wrote. Tune in next week for your League One Ontario games of the week. I've got a couple really exciting matches coming up. Give me 1 second to bring those up for you here, friends. So our matches coming up. Ooh, can't seem to bring them up here. But I'm sure they'll be fantastic. I'm not going to be doing them. I'm going to be away. So tune in regardless. Enjoy your long weekend, and we'll see you next week for your League One Ontario game of the week.